is that? Emma, if that's you again, you're not gonna scare me a second time. Oh! Don't do that to me! What are you doing out there? Get in here. Are you trying to get caught? Because that's what's gonna happen. I could have blew you right out the window. Well, you're lucky I didn't. I could have. You scared me. Well, you need to work on your sneaking. That, or at the very least, give me a signal that it's you that's here. You know, like just saying, hey, it's me, or saying my name. Well, anyways, what are you doing here? You want to surprise me? Well, consider me very surprised. You know, though, you're really not supposed to be here. Well, you're lucky you didn't get caught. Hey, come here, let's get away from the window. Here, you sit on my bed. You really are lucky, though, no one else heard you. One of the other girls wakes up and finds you here, well, you'd be in a lot of trouble. Or I guess we'd both be in a lot of trouble. I know. I'm still happy you came. It's really sweet that you came all this way to see me. Especially since I know you probably had to do a lot of climbing. And walking. In the middle of the night. Just to see me. But were you okay, though? You didn't have any hard slips or falls, did you? I know the trek up here is kind of... well, it's not easy for those who aren't airbenders. We've had a few merchants who tried to come up here and they were very exhausted when they finally reached us. That's true. I guess you've had some practice. And I'm glad you're very persistent. Yes, you are very, very sweet. But even though you're very, very sweet, I still feel like I need to advise that this is a terrible idea. Well, if they find you here, in my room, well, I would get in a lot of trouble. It's no longer you getting in trouble, but me getting in trouble. If Master Tashi found you in here, she'd have me brooming the floor for months. Although I'd love to see the look on her face. No, don't leave. I'm just... even though it's a terrible idea, it doesn't mean I don't like the idea. I have missed you. I know that my training does take a lot of my time. This particular week we've been spending a lot of time in meditation. I haven't been doing that well. So I really haven't seen you. So I can see why you decided to come all the way up here. Which I appreciate. But since you're already here, and then what are you risking getting in trouble? Come here. Well, you look cold. We can cuddle under the blankets. If I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm gonna make it worthwhile. You know, for someone who seemed so enthusiastic before, you seem very quiet now. What happened? Did you lose your courage? I'm just teasing. You comfortable? I know these bends tend to be a bit firm. I know they're supposed to be better for your back, but what I would give to have a more cushiony bed. Yeah, I suppose you can stay for a little while, as long as you don't fall asleep. Well, if you fall asleep, I'll have to figure out how to get you back out of here in the morning without anyone noticing. And we airbenders do tend to wake up very early. Just use my glider. I don't know if it would actually hold both our weights. Hey, I am a very good airbender for your information. You said so. I think we would just need something a little bit different than a glider to glide us both down the mountain. Air's not magic, you know. Speaking of air bending stuff, you know, I heard something pretty interesting today. Well, I heard some of the elders talking. When, they thought none of us were really listening. We're always listening. But, apparently, they discovered something about the Avatar. I think the name was used for sure. Avatar was definitely a word I heard. It was very brief. They didn't say much, but everyone seems to think that the Avatar might be somewhere in the boys' temple. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard them talking about it. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed. Well, I was kind of hoping maybe it would be me. It's silly, I know, but can you imagine? I'd get to travel everywhere. I'd get to learn from all the different nations. Being able to master all 4 elements seems like a dream, really. I mean, could you imagine me traveling the world on my bison? Going to different places and solving the world's problems? Because, I always thought I would be a pretty good waterbender. But then again, I guess I don't really know how good I'd be at it, being the Avatar. I'd probably be really terrible at being serious, and being terrible at being important. And I don't think I'd like everybody staring at me. And I'd really miss being here. And I'd miss you. Of course I would. That's actually the main problem of it. It's probably best I'm not. Because I wouldn't get to stay here. I'd probably have to eventually leave, go off somewhere and learn all the different elements and take care of the world. Who knows how long I'd be gone, and I'd probably never be back. I don't think I could stand not knowing when I'd see you again. So, even though I am still kind of disappointed that it's not me, because that would be kind of cool, I think I'd rather have this. Just sitting here with you, cuddling in my bed, and having you be impressed by my little puffs of air. Watching me swirl leaves on the ground and gliding through the air. I suppose having all those big expectations would probably be... it'd be really hard. Oh, I don't know if I'd make a great one. No, you're just saying that. Well, if you say so. Regardless, though, whoever the avatar is in that temple, I hope they end up being okay. That's a big thing. I mean, just thinking about it now, it's a big responsibility. It's still exciting, though, that we have the avatar somewhere here. But I guess I'm glad that they have the job. Because I just want to be with you. Not going anywhere. Oh, well, actually, speaking of not going anywhere, I actually am going somewhere. No, just for a little while. Next week. Don't worry, it's not long, it's not permanent, just a few of us are going into the mountains with one of the elder sisters. It's supposed to be some kind of meditation and spiritual training trip. Which apparently means we're going to spend several days sitting quietly and being told to breathe in complete silence. I know, very exciting. But maybe it'll be nice. I hope. I've never been that far into the mountains, and apparently it's really beautiful there. We'll probably be gone for a week or two. It'll take us time to travel there and travel back. So, I won't see you for a little while. I was actually planning on going down tomorrow to see you so I could tell you in person. But I guess I'm really glad you came today too. That way I can see you twice. I know, I'm sorry. And maybe by then I can actually tell you who the avatar is. By how they were talking, I'm pretty sure they're going to be announcing it next week. So when I get back, I'll be able to find out all the cool things about the new avatar and tell you all about it. Maybe even we'll get a name. As I said, it's probably about a week or two. Probably more close to a week and a half. I'll be sure to write to you to tell you how the journey's going, so that way you get a better idea of when I'll be back. And that way you can visit when I return. You do promise that you'll visit when I return, won't you? Good. Because I'm gonna miss you so much. I wish I could take you with me. Shh. Do you hear that? I think someone's walking down the hall. Okay, I think they're gone. You know, even though it's totally worth it, I'm still terrified that Master Tashi's gonna find out about this. No, I'm still glad that you came. As I said, it's worth it. But yeah, I suppose you can stay a little longer. You did travel this way after all. That way we can still cuddle for a bit and I can get in all my kisses that I'll be missing. That's a whole week's worth. Mm-hmm. Oh no, they're not goodbye kisses. They're see you later kisses. Yeah, maybe I'll bring you something from the mountains. I heard that they have these really shiny stones there, almost like crystals when they hit the light. I also heard they have beautiful orchids up there. I'll bring you back something. And again, thanks for coming up here to see me. I'm really glad you're here. I always like you being here.